All right, welcome back, everyone. If you've got a biology exam creeping up on you and you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all the scientific jargon, take a breath because you are in the perfect place. Welcome to today's explainer, which is going to be your ultimate foundational revision session. We're cutting through the noise and locking down the absolute core concepts of biological science.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our game plan for today. First, we'll cover the definition of biology. Second, its historical origins. And third, the three major scientific divisions.
Kicking things off with Section 1, the definition of biology, and breaking down the words.
You know, the absolute best way to memorize a complex scientific term is to just get right down to its roots. The word biology actually comes from two ancient Greek words. On one side, we have bio, which translates to life, and on the other, logos, which means to study. Tucking those two roots into your memory ensures you'll always have a grip on the foundational meaning, no matter how complicated the science gets later on.
Put them together, and the formal definition just clicks right into place. Biology is literally the science of life. It's the whole shebang, the comprehensive study of absolutely everything living, breathing, growing, and adapting all around us.
Moving right along to Section 2, historical origins and naming the science.
Now, what's really interesting about this is, well, humanity has studied nature forever, right? But the actual terminology we use, way newer. Burn this exact year into your brain, 1736. That marks the very first time the word biology was used in a scientific context.
So, picture this. It's 1736, and this brilliantly obsessive Swedish scientist named Carl Linnaeus is just categorizing everything he can get his hands on. He was a total revolutionary in the natural world. And in that year, Linnaeus became the very first person to use the word biology to describe this specific field. Tying the year 1736 to Carl Linnaeus, that is an absolute must-know historical anchor for your test.
Let's hit our final study section. Section 3, the three major divisions, categorizing the field.
And this brilliantly illustrates how we organize it all. Biology is a massive field, right? I mean, it encompasses literally every living organism on Earth. So to make it actually manageable for research, scientists slice this giant umbrella into three major, completely distinct divisions: botany, zoology, and microbiology.
First up, botany. Simply put, it's the study of plants. Whether it's a towering redwood tree or just some tiny green moss clinging to a rock, basically if it has leaves, roots, or it photosynthesizes, it belongs right here in botany.
Next, we've got zoology, which is the study of animals. This covers everything from a giant blue whale swimming in the ocean down to the dog sitting next to you. And here's a foolproof trick for the exam. Just look at the word zoo embedded right there at the beginning. You see zoo, you think animals. Easy, right?
Our final division is microbiology. This focuses on microorganisms, which are living things just way too small to see with the naked eye. For your foundational biology test, you need to lock down three exact examples here: viruses, bacteria, and microscopic fungi.
So the crucial point is really synthesizing all of this together. Take a mental snapshot of this right now. It's essentially your ultimate exam cheat sheet. Botany covers plants, zoology covers animals, and microbiology handles the tiny stuff: viruses, bacteria, and fungi. If you can clearly map these divisions from memory, you are going to walk into that exam with total confidence.
All right, before we wrap up this explainer, let's do a quick memory check. Test your active recall right now. Do you remember the Swedish scientist who first coined the word biology back in 1736? Did Carl Linnaeus pop in your head? If so, absolutely incredible work. You have officially mapped out the foundations of biology. But, as modern genetic labs keep blurring the lines between botany, zoology, and microbiology, it kind of leaves us with a wild thought to ponder. In the next century, are we going to need an entirely new division of biology just to study the life we create ourselves?